everyone, and welcome to Rhythmology 2023, The New Dawn. Let's give them another round of applause for that amazing opener. All right, what you just heard was a piece that featured mallet, battery, and auxiliary percussion called Neon Sunrise by Chris Brooks. I know it's 6:30 p.m., but the sun is truly rising on a new Rhythmology show. So in between sets here, I'm going to be telling a little bit of jokes, or a couple jokes as they get set up. So the first one is going to be kind of at my expense because I'm a trumpet player. What's the difference between a jet plane and a trumpet? About 3 decibels. Thank you, thank you. Next one is also going to be a music one. What's a rock's favorite magazine? Oh, what is it? That is true. Yep, that's correct. The Rolling Stone. Feel free to guess at these because I am actually genuinely asking. Some of these don't have answers. I don't know. All right, what's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can't tune a fish. All right, so the next piece you'll be hearing is going to be a tenors and snare duet entitled Crash Landing by Marty Hurley. The piece was originally 2 separate rudimental solos that our performers put together to perform as a duet. It will be performed by Adriana Kostiak and Joe Petrino. They wanted to play a duet together to show how far they've both come as musicians, and they hope you enjoy listening to them play Crash Landing. All right, that was pretty awesome, right? How about another round of applause for them? All right, a couple more jokes as they set up. How do you fix a broken tuba? With a tuba glue. Thank you, even for the pity laughs. Why did a pianist keep banging his head against the keys? He was playing by ear. Another piano one. Why is a piano so hard to open? Because the keys are on the inside. Another music one. What type of music are balloons afraid of? Pop music. Oh, the next two kind of go together. What do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft? A flat minor. And next, what do you get when you drop a piano on an army base? A flat major. All right, the next ensemble performed at the OMEA Solo and Ensemble Contest, where they received a superior rating. The piece, yeah, let's hear it for that. The piece is entitled Synergy by Chris Crockerell. The melody gets tossed around amongst each player and features no mallet percussion, meaning that the pitched instruments and other auxiliary percussion instruments get to shine, which is very cool. All right, let's hear it for Synergy. Jokes while everyone is transitioning. All right, this is still keeping with the theme of music jokes, though. What type of songs do planets sing? Neptunes. Why did the singer climb a ladder? She wanted to hit all the high notes. What do you get when you cross a sweet potato with a jazz musician? A yam session. Like, instead of a jam session. Why couldn't the athlete listen to music? Because she broke the record. What did the robbers take from the music store? The lute. Like the instrument. What makes music on your head? A headband. Because it's a band. And this last one is one of my favorites. What rock band has 4 guys that don't sing? I heard it over there, Mount Rushmore. Because they're made of rocks. Thank you for that mixed response. All right, Ellipses by Nathan Dodderly blends several advanced elements of music, including mixed meter, complex melodies, and intense rhythmic phrases. It starts with a string of 16th notes with accents that emphasize the meter changes, then slows to a melodious lyrical section, and finally closes with a powerful ending. This ensemble also performed at Solo and Ensemble, where they received a superior rating. All right, more jokes. You know the drill. Okay, more music jokes. Why did Mozart get rid of his chickens? Because they wouldn't stop yelling Bach, Bach, Bach. For those of you that don't know, Bach is also a composer. I know, pretty advanced joke there. What's the most musical part of a turkey? Its drumstick. What's a mummy's favorite kind of music? Rap. Correct. And then before more jokes, one more thing about the piece that was just played. Our section leader here, Adriana, told me that when they were done performing that at solo and ensemble, they got a huge round of applause. And when everyone settled down, the judge looked at them and said, "Yeah, that was okay." Yeah, I agree, that was okay. And can we get one more round of applause for that ensemble? All right, the next piece tonight is very fittingly called Tom Foolery, since it's a trio performed on concert toms. I thought these jokes were supposed to be the tomfoolery, but I guess not. It'll feature Christina Greaves, Adriana Kostiak, and Taylor Jasinski, and has a melody that uses the different pitches of the toms. Enjoy their complete and utter tomfoolery. Okay. Oh, what made the trumpet? Oh, sorry. What made the pirate such a good trumpet player? He could hit all the high C's. Why do fluorescent lights always hum? Because they forgot the words. Oh, do you guys want to hear the joke about the staccato? Never mind, it's too short. All right, now we're going to switch things up a little bit. As you know, the percussionists always play a lot of cadences during marching season to help get us all hyped up before the football games. So they want to play some of those for you. Here comes the drum line. I'm not sure where they are. is anyone else dizzy after that? All right, so that was pretty fun. We hope you enjoyed those because there are 2 more cadences for you that were not played during marching season. Some graduated seniors may remember this next one. It's called Bring in the Noise. All right, finally, this last cadence was composed by our very own Caden Austriaco. You may recognize some of the rhythms and melodies from other cadences, which is why this cadence is appropriately titled Illusion. All right, that was pretty amazing. So, more jokes. All right, why was there music coming from the printer? Because the paper was jamming. A musician once told me that they were gonna hit me with a guitar. I was like, is that a fret? Because guitar frets. What do you say to the triangle player after a concert? Thank you for everything. I think our German students are going to be a big fan of this one. What do you say to the kazoo player that sneezes? Gesundheit. What's a golfer's favorite type of music? Swing. What type of soap did the composer use? Antibacterial. And what's a robot's favorite kind of music? Heavy metal. All right, this next piece is going to be a snare solo entitled Roughing Up a Storm by John Pratt and will be performed by sophomore Joe Petrino. The solo drives forward and contains... Yeah, let's hear it for Joe. Woo. The solo drives forward and contains a lot of advanced rudiments. Joe took this solo to solo an ensemble contest where he received a superior rating. We have so many talented musicians. I'd like to again emphasize that a lot of these things that they've played have gotten superior ratings, and it's just very impressive. Oh, wow, I'd say he really roughed up that storm, huh? Even have jokes about the song titles. Pretty crazy. What's an avocado's favorite kind of music? Guac and roll. What's a cat's favorite subject in school? Meowsic. What's the best Christmas present in the whole world? A broken drum. You can't beat it. And where do pianists go on vacation? The Florida Keys. All right, one more before the song starts. What's a cucumber's favorite instrument? Piccolo. Well, it looks like the storm has broken out from Joe's incredible snare playing, because wow, that's a lot of instruments they're setting up. This next piece is entitled Storm Break by Jim Casella. It uses a lot of auxiliary instruments, including the rain stick and ocean drum, which create different textures to give the effect of a drizzle breaking into a storm. Miss Kohler for conducting that piece. Yeah. All right, I'll give everyone a break from the music jokes, and we're just moving into regular run-of-the-mill jokes now. I once waited ages for a chameleon parade, but it wasn't worth it. I didn't end up seeing any of them. Because they're chameleons. Where do polar bears keep their money? In a snowbank. How do you make an egg roll? You push it. Then it rolls. What do you call a pile of cats? A meountain. All right, the next piece is a four-mallet marimba solo entitled Rotation 2 by Eric Samet and will be performed by Senior Billy Williams. The piece is the second one from a collection of 4 marimba solos that all feature catchy rhythms, memorable melodies, and a single alternating strokes that encompasses both the melody and accompaniment. Billy took this solo to Solo and Ensemble Contest, where he received a superior rating. All right, let's give Billy one more round of applause. Again, he got a superior rating. And then more of this nonsense. Why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tired. I recently ordered both a chicken and an egg online. I'll let you guys know which one comes first. What do elves learn about in school? The alphabet. And what does an ear of corn say to a compliment? Aw, shucks. There's a fight breaking out over there. All right, the next piece is going to be played on non-traditional instruments, cleaning supplies. Sweep Dreams by Danny Raymond is arranged for buckets, dustpans, shaker bottles, and 2 different kinds of brooms. It's pretty groovy, and it features a halftime section in the middle of the piece that is sure to make you bob along to the beat. I hope you have some sweep dreams. I'd say that was pretty clean. All right, couple more jokes before this next one. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? A tire. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. What did the tomato say to the other tomato during the race? Ketchup. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. Why can't you trust the king of the jungle? Because he's lying. And what do sea monsters eat? Fish and chips. What do you call a sad strawberry? Oh, you're going. All right, that was the funniest high school drum duet I've ever seen in my life. That piece you just heard is called The Couch Lick, composed by Eric Carr, otherwise known as EMC Productions on YouTube, a former member of the Commandant's own Marine Drum and Bugle Corps that created percussion-related videos. It was performed by juniors Andrew Maloney and Jack Weber. Let's give them another hand. All right, this setup takes a little bit longer, so you have to bear through more of my jokes. Why are pirates called pirates? They just are. What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? A stick. Two pickles fell out of a jar and onto the floor. What did one say to the other? Deal with it. No, not ketchup. What time is it when the clock strikes 13? Time to get a new clock. All right, this next piece is a special one because it was arranged by our very own Adriana Kostiak. It's Raining Somewhere in La La Land combines melodies from Benj Pasek, Justin Paul, and Justin Hurwitz' Another Day of Sun, Mia and Sebastian's theme, and epilogue from the movie La La Land with Toby Fox's song It's Raining Somewhere Else from the video game Undertale. Adriana wanted to take pre-existing pieces of music that she really cares about and work them together to evoke motions of wist, hope, and nostalgia. Enjoy the world premiere of It's Raining Somewhere in La La Land by Adriana Kostiak. I don't really know how to follow that up, except can we get some more applause for that rendition? Again, I'd like to emphasize that that was written by one of our own students. What do you think of that new diner on the moon? Because I think the food was good, but there wasn't much atmosphere. What do you call a dog magician? A labracadabrador. And how do you know the ocean is friendly? Because it waves. What always falls in winter but never gets hurt? Snow. Last one is a Star Wars one. What do you call a droid that takes the long way around? An R2-D2er. All right, some graduated seniors and veteran Rhythmology attendees may remember this next piece. Last performed by Rhythmology in 2019, forever ago, Excalibur by Chris Brooks features a slow, dramatic intro before building into an intense, driven melody on the xylophone and marimba. The parts layer together to create a fervent piece that will definitely make you think of pulling the sword from the stone. I feel like everyone here has a renewed strength after listening to that. Just one more try. This is for everyone here. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because he felt crummy. What did the limestone say to the geologist? Don't take me for granted. Why did the seagull fly over the sea? Because if it flew over the bay, it would be a bagel. All right, I'm going to turn the mic over to Adriana for this one.
Hey everyone, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the marimba solo that I took to solo and ensemble, and I got a superior rating. All right, The True Lover's Farewell is a four-mallet marimba solo composed by Stephen Gwynn. It's based on an Appalachian folk song originally written in 1710. The solo opens with a simple melody and swells until its emotional ending. The translation of the first stanza of the folk song was included in the inside cover of my score, which was kind of cool because I'm an English person and a music person, so it really combined my interests. The translation of the first stanza goes, "Oh, fare you well, my one true love. Oh, fare you well for a while. I'll go away, but I'll come again if I go 10,000 mile." And this is my marimba solo.
call a dinosaur that's sleeping? A dino snore. Why did the student eat his homework? Because the teacher said it was a piece of cake. Why do candles always go on top of cakes? Because it's hard to light them at the bottom. What did the tiger say to her cub on its birthday? It's your birthday. And why was 6 afraid of 7? Everyone knew that one, thank you. All right, the next piece that will be performed is entitled Sunlight, and it was originally composed by jazz guitarist Pat Metheny in 1992. The percussion ensemble arrangement by Stephen Primatic features the mallet instruments playing the hip, jazzy melody with auxiliary percussion, drum set, and bass guitar accompaniment to bring the piece to life. Enjoy the relaxing ambiance and lively melody in Sunlight. All right, we're transitioning into the last two pieces here, so I'm gonna start on dinosaur jokes now. What do you call a dinosaur wearing a cowboy hat and cowboy boots? Tyrannosaurus Tex. What do you call twin dinosaurs? Pterodactyls. Like pterodactyls. What do you call a dinosaur car accident? A Tyrannosaurus wreck. A lot of these are T-Rex ones, as you can tell. Why do museums show old dinosaur bones? Because they can't afford new ones. Why did the T-Rex cross the road? Because chickens hadn't evolved yet. Who makes the best prehistoric reptile clothes? A dinosaur. What do you call a dinosaur that never gives up? A triceratops. Scientists discovered a new dinosaur that's extremely intelligent. It's called a thesaurus. What's the best thing to do if you see a T-Rex? Hope that it doesn't see you. What do you call someone that puts their right hand in a T-Rex's mouth? A lefty. And what do you call a dinosaur with one eye? Eyesore. Couple more, I promise, it's almost over. What do you call a group of dinosaurs that can sing? A tyrannochorus. That one was a big hit. What do you call a dinosaur ghost? A scarodactyl. What's a paleontologist's favorite quote? Jurassic times call for Jurassic measures. I guess this time calls for Jurassic jokes. How do you know if there's a dinosaur in your fridge? If the door won't shut. What kind of materials do dinosaurs use for the floor of their houses? Reptiles. Almost forgot to say the punchline there. All right, couple more jokes while they're still setting up. Oh, I love this one because you guys also have to talk. Knock, knock. Who's there? Little old lady. Little old lady. Wow, I didn't know you guys could yodel. And finally, how does the sun listen to Rhythmology? On a radio. All right, as you can see, there are a lot of drum sets on stage, which can only mean one thing. It's time for a Rhythmology favorite, the drum set feature. The drum set feature starts with an improvised solo for each player and then transitions to a groove that the group learns and plays together. And, well, you'll see what happens. All right, we're coming up on our very last piece, Valley of Nepal, so this is going to be the last round of jokes you guys hear. And I know. So, for the theme for the last set of jokes, I've decided to go with jokes about horses. Yeah! I knew this would be a favorite for some people. What do you call a well-balanced horse? Stable. What did the horse say after it fell? Help, I've fallen and I can't. That was better than the actual punchline. Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up. What does it mean if you find a horseshoe on the ground? There's a horse walking around in its socks somewhere. It's got no shoes. A pony went to the doctor and told him, I think I'm dying. I have this horrible sore throat. The doctor said, it's okay, you're just a little horse. A horse sat down in a movie theater, and the woman next to him said, excuse me, are you a horse? Yes, I am, said the horse. What are you doing at this movie? I really liked the book. If you're... Hi, I'm being kicked out, and I'd like to say thank you to everyone for bearing through my horrifying jokes, and I'm going to turn it over to the 3 senior drummers that you just got to see up here.
Hi, everyone. Is it on? Hello?
Hello.
Hello. I'm Adriana.
I'm Billy.
And I'm Christina. Together we're the ABCs.
ABC! Look at that.
Oh, rough crowd.
Sorry, Bridget.
Ooh. Okay.
So, how'd you like tonight's show? That's what I like to hear.
It was pretty okay, right? Pretty okay.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, thank you all for coming tonight to support our show. We'd like to say a few words while everyone else is setting up our last piece.
First, we'd like to thank Mr. King and Mr. Heyer for supporting us through Rhythmology throughout the year. For letting us use the band room to rehearse.
We'd also like to thank Miss Eicher for letting us use the choir room on numerous occasions, especially when the music department was a little chaotic throughout the year. Thank you, Miss Eicher.
And we want to thank Mr. Tyson for giving us constructive feedback at several rehearsals throughout the year.
And he's back there somewhere.
Right?
Another round of applause for the music directors. Woo!
We would also like to thank our stage crew, Nora, Bridget, Sophia, and our amazing MC, Bridget Frazier.
And another thank you goes to the lighting and sound crew and videographers for making our show look awesome and recording it for the live stream and DVD.
We would also like to thank my parents, as well as Christina's parents, and Mrs. Crosby and Mrs. Petrino, and all the drumline parents for supplying us food. That's super important, especially on the Saturday rehearsals. We were able to get through thanks to them.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Mom.
In fact, we would like to thank all our parents for the consistent support of this concert and drumline in general.
And thank you, audience, for coming out tonight to support our show. We worked so hard to make it tonight truly a special performance, and we sincerely hope you guys enjoyed it.
Also, I don't know if he's out there. Thank you, Sam, for building that awesome prop for Excalibur. It was very awesome. right. Now that everyone's almost set up, it's time to get a little sentimental. Because now I want to thank all of the performers you see on this stage. They've spent countless hours practicing and rehearsing these pieces for tonight. They've done an absolutely amazing job. It's been a bit of a wild ride, a chaotic year, but we're here, we made it. It's Rhythmology. I couldn't be more proud of all of their hard work.
And lastly, our biggest thank you goes out to our truly amazing drumline instructor, Ms. Kohler. This show wouldn't have been possible without your dedication to us and our musicianship. We appreciate you so, so much.
Also, thanks, Ms. Kohler, for conducting Storm Break.
Yes.
You're all done. Woo!
Thank you.
One more round of applause for all these amazing people that made this show happen. All right. Everyone's done setting up. Good? Got everything we need. We're chilling. All right. This is our last piece of the night. It's called Valley of Nepal by Chris Brooks, and it's almost entirely in 7/4 as the time signature, with what J.W. Pepper calls punched accents. It's a very cool and intense piece, and we hope you enjoy it.